Unfortunately, sometimes after an injury, you only get to a 50% charge. So can you imagine like your goal is to start the day at 100% and yet you're automatically down to 50. And then sadly, as you deplete, it's going to take you twice as long to even get back to 50%. And that's something I wish people would realize is that if you're tired, you rest. Because if you don't rest, all you're going to do is just keep depleting yourself. You know what I mean? And that's where I wish sometimes individuals, again, that being kind to yourself, recognizing, and also share your feelings with others. There's no shame in having to say, I can't do this right now. So making sure you really support yourself too, that's huge.
I love that. Thank you, Patti. And also admitting when you're having a hard day or when you need help. It's not even admitting it to somebody else that is even the problem sometimes, you know? I know like my family will be understanding if I'm like, hey, I'm having a rough day, I can't do that. But if I don't want to have a rough day today, like I have a lot to do. I don't have the luxury of having a rough day today, but I am having a brain rough day. You know, it's hard because if I don't admit that to myself, it's not the same every day. I could have one day where I'm like at 75%, then the next day I could be at 30. I don't want to admit that because I've got a lot to do, but the only way to ultimately continue to heal and progress is to be able to recognize that for myself, right? But it's hard to admit to yourself.